Our first speaker for this evening, Lauren Cola. Lauren has been at Perkiomen since 6th grade and has participated in every aspect of school life. In 6th grade, Lauren's class voted her president, and she played Lucy in the middle school musical production. In 7th grade, Lauren received the Parents Association Award for school spirit and going the extra mile. And in 8th grade, she was cast again as Lucy in Snoopy the Musical and represented the school at the 2012 String Fest. Academically, Lauren has made honors every marking period and term for a grand total of 35 times. Just as impressive, Lauren has been a valuable member of the string ensemble, the band, middle school I, student senate, reading Olympics, field hockey, basketball, and lacrosse teams at Perk. She is a talented musician and actress and plans on attending theater camp this summer. It is my pleasure to invite Lauren Cola forward to receive the Lloyd Schultz Award for being chosen as class speaker and to deliver her speech.
Welcome, Mr. Tompkins, Mr. Moser, Mrs. Longstreth, classmates, family, and friends. I am honored to be speaking on behalf of the 8th grade. This year has been amazing for the 8th grade class, and we are prepared for upper school. Our journey throughout middle school, from the bottom to the top, has been unforgettable. Our class started small 4 years ago with Megan, Minuet, Madeline, and Anthony in 5th grade. Then, in 6th grade, Gab, Julia, Matt, and I doubled the size. The 5th and 6th grade classes were combined, which made it fun. Some of our fondest moments from 6th grade were computer class with Mr. Connect, the 5th and 6th grade hand puppet production of Cinderella, the NASA trip, and the Franklin Institute. These were great times, not just because they were fun, but because we all got to know each other better, and they were a bonding experience. We had one of our favorite teachers, Mrs. Shearer, and her dog Pal, whom Mrs. Shearer would bring to school every day. We also loved the bus rides for our field trips and still share many jokes from them. And for me personally, the production of You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown, where I played Lucy, was my best time in 6th grade. For those of you who do not know, Lucy is an extremely pushy and obnoxious older sister to Linus. In contrast, I am a pretty quiet, agreeable middle sister to my 2 brothers. The hard work and humor that went into the production taught me something about myself and her. As Charlie Brown says, in the book of life, the answers are not in the back. Perk gently pushed and at times forced me to develop skills and talents I never would have known I had. Answers found easily, or in the back of the book, don't build character or intellect. Music has always been one of my favorite things to do, and Perk gave me great opportunities to develop in chorus and band, but now acting is another area I am pushing myself to improve. I was inspired to come to Perk because of my brother, Eric, for finally finding the school he loves. Also, I was inspired by Dagny Barone's musical abilities and her ability to balance so many passions and still get good grades. Before Perk, many of our schools didn't appreciate the different talents. There wasn't as much freedom, and there were big classes. People come to Perk looking for more, just like the members of our 7th grade class. With 7th grade came many more new faces and memories. Michaela, Lauren Mann, Brianna, Ethan, Pablo, Justin, and Dohan joined us. We had many people from different countries come. We had our very first boarders, Pablo from Spain, Justin from China, Dohan from Korea. Justin made us all laugh with his Michael Jackson imitations. We also had a girl named Emma visit for a week from France. She was on a journey around the United States for a few months. This summer, Min will be going to visit Emma in France for a few weeks. Our signature trip that year was Washington, D.C. We had a lot of fun staying in our hotel, swimming in the pool, exploring museums, and going out for dinner. But I think everyone agrees that the bus rides were the best part of the trip. I don't know if our chaperones and our bus driver could stand us for much longer. New faces in the 8th grade included Amelia, Daniel, Eric, Arthur, and Antonio. This year, we all became more responsible. We learned many life lessons. We had to all work together to become more united in situations such as the Outward Bound signature trip. I was not on this trip, however. I know a lot of details from my class and how challenged they felt. I heard about Megan and Min's prowess at rock climbing, the rock under the ground tarp in the boys' tent that Daniel objected to, and of course, the rain, the cold, and the food. And most of the term during that week, I wished I was there with my class. The spirit carried through and helped us succeed. We also had to work together in our spoken word performance of The Caged Bird by Maya Angelou for the Fine Arts Festival. Putting our voices together to perform the short poem was hours of work, but the final performance was proof that we were all united and knew how to work together. We appreciate when we work together, and we appreciate our different talents. Ethan has developed a passion for cross-country. Brianna silenced us in the audience with her spoken word in the chapel, and Julia has found her skill in hurdling. To close, I would like to thank my parents for supporting me and taking care of me. Thank you to my older brother Eric, who has always looked out for me, and my younger brother Jason, who is like my #1 cheerleader. Thank you to my friend Isabel for the friendship and always knowing what to do or to say. I would like to thank Mrs. Longstreth for being my advisor and like a second mom to me. Ms. Heimbach for keeping everything together, Mr. Stoll and Ms. Boyko for being great music teachers, Mr. Hauser for being a funny theater teacher, Mr. Kovan because now I finally understand science, Mr. Hendershot and Mr. Lambert for challenging us in the classroom, Mrs. Sweeney and Miss Hammond for the library sleepovers, reading Olympics, the middle school eye, and being helpful librarians. And finally, all of the faculty, coaches, and advisors for helping us risk to be our best, because now we are ready for upper school and its challenges. Although we have many things to miss in middle school, we are looking forward to upper school, bigger classes, and more choice in academic areas and the after-school program. I am happy to say that the class of 2016 has almost moved up. Goodbye middle school and hello upper school. Thank you.
Thank you.